proud are you of him?
Oh my gosh, I don't think you guys understand. We are so proud. Like, I can't even believe it's it's here.
Yeah, we're so proud of like everything he's accomplished over all these years, and like for him to be honored as an icon.
Keep going,
Go.
Happy birthday to Daddy.
I love y'all so much.
We love you too.
Love you, Pops.
I can't wait to see y'all.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see y'all. I just want to say I'm proud of y'all.
Speaking to his family from jail on his 55th birthday.
According to the Post, the rapper's special day will start with breakfast items like cereal, fruit, and a breakfast cake. However, his choices are better as the day goes on. On the jail menu for lunch, pasta with marinara sauce, meatballs, and a garden salad, the Federal Bureau of Prisons confirmed. And his birthday dinner options are chicken or tofu fried rice.
Diddy's
with black beans and
55th
carrots.
birthday was anything but a celebration, marked by a stark absence of A-list friends and the haunting reality of his fall from grace. His children, once beneficiaries of his empire, are now his fiercest defenders, even when the evidence stacks higher than his mansions. From desperate PR moves to unsettling claims of innocence, Diddy's family seems ready to fight the world, but are they protecting their father or burying the truth? Let's dive in. Last year, Diddy was a king among celebrities, surrounded by music icons and supermodels at a lavish birthday bash in London. Today, he's spending his birthday with a phone call and a meal straight out of a prison menu. It's not just his location that's changed. Everything about his life has taken a nosedive. That birthday call, plastered across social media, was a desperate attempt to remind the world that Diddy still has his family. His children sang happy birthday with cheerful voices, and Diddy responded with gratitude, thanking them for standing by him. But let's be honest, this wasn't a warm family moment. It was a calculated PR stunt designed to soften the blow of his public fall from grace. Even the smallest details from that call felt awkwardly staged. Chance, one of his daughters, joked about eating all his cake, while Diddy played the role of the loving father. But the world saw through the facade. This wasn't about love, it was about survival. Diddy's life of luxury has been replaced with the cold reality of incarceration. Last year, he was sipping champagne, his every move documented by adoring fans and friends. Today, he's relegated to the same meals as every other inmate, a stark reminder that no amount of money can buy freedom from accountability. His
prosecutors wrote, quote, "While attempting to invade law enforcement monitoring, the defendant has, among other things, orchestrated social media campaigns that are, in his own words, aimed at tainting the jury pool, made efforts to publicly leak materials he views as helpful to the case, and contacted witnesses through third parties."
attempts to maintain a semblance of his old life are almost comical. He tried to get a private chef to cook for him in prison, a request that was, of course, denied. It's as though Diddy still doesn't grasp the gravity of his situation. Meanwhile, the celebrities who once orbited him have vanished. Naomi Campbell and Janet Jackson, both of whom celebrated with him last year, have not only gone silent but actively erased their connections to him. Their actions speak louder than words. Diddy's fall from grace is complete, and even those closest to him are distancing themselves. While the world turns its back on Diddy, his sons are doubling down on their loyalty. The altercation with Ray J at a glitzy LA event wasn't just a defense, it was a declaration. Quincy, Christian, and Justin confronted Ray J after he made remarks about Diddy that struck a nerve. What started as a heated exchange quickly escalated. Words turned into shoves, and security had to intervene to prevent the situation from spiraling out of control. Chris Brown, who happened to be nearby, even stepped in to de-escalate. But this wasn't just about protecting their father's reputation. It was a performance. A show of unity meant to send a message to anyone who dares to speak out. The Combs brothers are determined to defend their father's legacy, no matter the cost. Then there's Chance. Her recent statement defending her father has left many stunned. "My father is innocent. His enemies want to bring him down. I've grown up with him all my life and never seen anything unusual." On the surface is a daughter's plea to protect her father, but dig deeper, and it reveals a troubling dynamic. Chance's privileged upbringing within the safety of her father's empire has shielded her from the darker aspects of his life. To her, Diddy is the loving dad who never raised his voice, not the man accused of leaving a trail of pain and betrayal. Her words, meant to exonerate him, only highlight how deeply she's entrenched in his narrative. It's a perspective born of privilege and denial, one that disregards the experiences of those outside the Combs family bubble. Diddy's family has long been part of his carefully curated public image. From red carpet events to social media posts, they've always presented a united front. But
Great, amazing. We're super excited.
Yes, we're so excited for the show tonight.
We're very proud of our dad. We can't believe it.
But now that unity feels more like a defense mechanism than genuine love. Take the allegations tied to Kim Porter's supposed diary. The diary allegedly contains explosive claims about Diddy's past.
Honeys, so I read Kim Porter's book. This woman went through so much. This
Claims that, if true, would shatter his carefully maintained image. Yet his children were quick to dismiss the diary as a fabrication, releasing a statement that felt more like damage control than a heartfelt defense. This pattern of denial isn't new. For years, Diddy's wealth and influence have insulated his family from the harsh realities of his actions. They've grown up in a world where he's the hero, the protector, the provider, but outside those gates, the truth is far more complicated. Then there's Ava Combs, the alleged missing adopted daughter who
Tell the story.
So, on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man.
whose story has been buried under layers of secrecy. While Diddy's biological children rally around him, Ava's absence is a stark reminder of the lives left behind. Her story is a chilling example of how easily people can be erased from Diddy's narrative. For a family that prides itself on unity, the silence surrounding Ava is deafening. It's a reminder that not everyone gets to be part of the Combs family's polished image. This isn't just loyalty, it's something more unsettling. From court appearances to public altercations, the Combs family operates like a well-oiled PR machine. Every move feels calculated, every statement rehearsed. But this unwavering defense comes at a cost. By ignoring the voices of victims and dismissing allegations as baseless attacks, the family is complicit in perpetuating a cycle of denial. Their loyalty blinds them to the harm their father has allegedly caused, turning them into unwitting enablers of his actions. Diddy's story isn't just about one man, it's a cautionary tale about the fragility of fame. At the height of his career, he was untouchable, a mogul whose influence extended far beyond music. From the streets of Harlem to the boardrooms of corporate America, Diddy embodied the American dream, but success built on shaky foundations is always vulnerable. The allegations against him have revealed cracks in the empire he spent decades constructing. While the world once saw him as a visionary, many now view him as a man who used his power to silence dissent and manipulate those around him. Public opinion has a way of shifting rapidly, and Diddy's case is no exception. In the past, his charisma and philanthropic efforts earned him a loyal fan base. But as allegations mount, that loyalty is being tested. Social media, once a tool Diddy used to connect with fans and showcase his extravagant lifestyle, has become a double-edged sword. Every post is scrutinized, every statement dissected. Hashtags calling for justice trend alongside memes mocking his fall from grace.
God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
The court of public opinion has become a battleground, and Diddy is losing. One of the most heartbreaking aspects of Diddy's downfall is the impact on his legacy. For years, he was a trailblazer, a symbol of success in a world that often denied opportunities to black entrepreneurs. His contributions to music, fashion, and culture are undeniable, but legacies are fragile. They're built on trust, respect, and the belief that success can inspire others to dream bigger. Allegations of abuse, manipulation, and betrayal tarnish that legacy, raising questions about the true cost of Diddy's rise to the top. Perhaps the most telling sign of Diddy's fall from grace is the silence of those who once stood by him. In the
It kind of fit my brand. My brand, I was known as the king of celebration, the king of parties, and I wanted something that was luxurious and aspirational, and I saw an opportunity in the ultra premium sector of vodka. I was naturally a vodka drinker, and I knew about Ciroc, and I knew that at the time it wasn't, people weren't really connecting with it.
entertainment industry, loyalty is often transactional. When a star shines brightly, everyone wants to be part of their orbit. But when that star fades, so too does the support. Many of Diddy's closest allies have distanced themselves, offering carefully worded statements or refusing to comment altogether. Even his longtime collaborators, artists who owe much of their success to him, have gone quiet. The silence speaks volumes. It's a tacit acknowledgement that Diddy's golden era is over. While the media focuses on the sensational details of Diddy's legal battles, it's important to consider the unseen costs of his actions, the lives disrupted, the dreams shattered, and the trauma inflicted on those who crossed his path. For his family, the fallout is equally devastating. Growing up in the shadow of a powerful figure like Diddy comes with its own set of challenges. Children have been thrust into the spotlight, forced to defend their father while grappling with the reality of his alleged actions. It's a burden no child should have to bear. Diddy's story is part of a larger conversation about power, privilege, and accountability. It forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about the entertainment industry and the ways in which wealth and influence can shield individuals from consequences. But it also highlights the importance of listening to victims and holding power.
The violation I have experienced during the assault has had lasting effects on my body, causing ongoing health problems and complications.
Powerful figures accountable. For too long, the culture of silence has allowed harmful behavior to go unchecked. Diddy's case is a reminder that no one is above the law, no matter how successful they may be. As the legal proceedings unfold, the world will be watching closely. For Diddy, the stakes couldn't be higher. His reputation, his career, and his freedom hang in the balance. For his family, the journey ahead will be equally challenging. They'll need to navigate the fallout, confront their own complicity, and decide whether their loyalty to Diddy is worth the cost. Navigating loyalty to a parent facing such severe allegations is no easy task. The Combs children have been thrust into a moral and emotional dilemma that few could ever imagine. Publicly, they stand united, defending their father and attempting to maintain the image of a strong, supportive family. But what does this cost them emotionally? Growing up in wealth and privilege, they've known Diddy as the man who gave them the world, lavish birthdays, luxurious homes, and red carpet appearances.
We are here with two people who just officially shut down the...
Great, you know, we out here giving that black excellence. This is Sean John's debut.
Wow.
First time I designed in 10 years, and
as the allegations mount, they face the harsh reality of reconciling the father they love with the man the world now condemns. Take Chance Combs' recent statement, for example. Her plea for people to believe in her father's innocence reveals not only her loyalty, but also her naivety. She's grown up shielded from the darker sides of Diddy's persona. Her words, "My father is innocent, his enemies want to bring him down," have sparked both outrage and sympathy. Many see her as a victim of her circumstances, caught in a web of denial and familial loyalty. Behind the public displays of unity, there's likely tension brewing within the Combs household. Not everyone may agree with the decision to staunchly defend Diddy. Some family members might privately question his innocence or struggle with the backlash they're receiving for supporting him. This division isn't uncommon in families dealing with public scandals. The pressure to present a united front often conflicts with individual doubts and emotions. For the Combs children, this tension could have long-lasting effects, straining their relationships with one another and with their father. The entertainment industry has long had a complicated relationship with accountability. For decades, it enabled and protected powerful figures like Diddy, turning a blind eye to their transgressions in exchange for the profits they generated. But the tide is turning. In the wake of the Me Too movement and increasing demands for transparency, the industry is being forced to confront its own.
right, gotta keep them there. Right, need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous.
Complicity. Diddy's case is a litmus test. Will Hollywood finally take a stand against power abuse, or will it continue to protect its own? The silence from Diddy's peers is deafening. Celebrities who once celebrated his achievements have distanced themselves, wary of being associated with the growing scandal. Even former protege artists he mentored and launched into stardom have avoided public statements. This collective retreat signals a significant shift in the industry's stance on accountability. Public perception is a powerful force. It can make or break careers, sway legal outcomes, and shape how history remembers an individual. For years, Diddy cultivated an image of success, generosity, and invincibility, but that image is crumbling under the weight of allegations. Social media plays a pivotal role in this downfall. Platforms like Twitter and Instagram amplify voices that once went unheard, allowing victims to share their stories and garner support. The same platforms that once celebrated Diddy's achievements now host debates about his guilt, memes mocking his situation, and hashtags calling for justice. This shift in public perception highlights a broader societal change. People are no longer willing to excuse bad behavior for the sake of talent or success. They're demanding accountability, even from those who once seemed untouchable.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling.
Amid the public spectacle, it's crucial not to lose sight of the victims. The individuals who've come forward with allegations against Diddy are reliving their trauma under intense scrutiny. They face backlash, disbelief, and attempts to discredit their stories, all while dealing with the emotional toll of their experiences. For these victims, the fight for justice is deeply personal. It's about reclaiming their narratives and seeking accountability from someone who once held immense power over them. Their bravery in coming forward cannot be understated. It's a testament to their resilience and determination to ensure their voices are heard. Diddy's fall from grace is emblematic of a larger cultural shift. Society is increasingly unwilling to separate art from the artist, demanding that creators be held accountable for their actions. This shift is forcing industries to rethink how they handle allegations of misconduct, particularly when it involves high-profile figures. Entertainment world in particular faces a reckoning. For too long, it operated under the assumption that fame and success could overshadow wrongdoing. Diddy's case challenges that narrative, proving that even the most powerful figures are not immune to consequences. As the legal proceedings continue, the question of what justice looks like looms large. For some, it's about seeing Diddy held accountable in a court of law. For others, it's about ensuring his victims feel heard and validated. But justice isn't just about punishment, it's also about change. The truth will eventually come to light. Thanks for watching. Check out our other videos, dive deeper, stay curious, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to never miss an update. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, inside out.